big plans has my little starlet got today, eh?
Not much.
Well, Jack and I thought we'd go to the movies. There's a horror film on. Do you want to come?
And play gooseberry with my mum and her husband. No thanks.
Well, we could spill popcorn all over Jack when there was a scary bit on, eh?
Tempting, but no. Don't even like horror movies.
Well, I seem to remember you used to live there when you were a kid. You used to scare poor Craig after death, keeping up all night when you thought that me and Johnny were asleep.
Yeah, well, I don't anymore. I much prefer romances. Like the ones between mismatched couples who overcome the odds to be together.
What exactly are you trying to say about me and Jack, eh?
Absolutely nothing. But seriously, just because two people aren't an obvious match doesn't mean it's not right, right?
Well, let's just say it's easier when you've got something in common. Oh, hi, Cameron.
Morning, barmaid. You've missed a bit.
I'm getting to it.
I would have thought you'd be better at that, what we're spending the whole summer cleaning halls.
Darren's not in yet, and as you've already pointed out, I've got a lot to do, so if you wouldn't mind.
Well, actually, it wasn't Darren I came to see. It was you.
You idiots. What are you playing at?
I'm sorry, I didn't know you're so jumpy.
Yeah, I'm not. I just didn't see you come in. Oi!
Ow.
What are you doing here, anyway?
Looking for some witty, sparkling conversation, actually. Actually, I'm bored at home. What with my mum and Jack smooching all day long, Steph acting really strange all week, and you not replying to my text, so I thought I'd come here and corner you. I'm sensing you're not in a conversational mood.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot on my mind.
Justin.
Amongst other things.
You got wires going in. You got wires coming out of your skin. You got tears making tracks. I got tears that are scared of the facts, running down corridors through automatic doors. Got to get to you, got to see this through. I see hope is here in a plastic box. I've seen Christmas lights reflecting your eyes.
Excuse me, what's happening? Is it my baby?
You can't do this.
I'm sorry, Danny, but rules are rules. No regular overnight guests allowed in halls. Unless, of course, you want to pay for us to stay.
But we're students, we're skins.
Exactly, you're students. You have no respect for authority.
Look, you can't tell me who I can and can't have in my room. Russ is staying, whether you like it or not.
Oh, well, then he'll be banned from halls permanently. Whether you like it or not. That bit you missed, still there. Sweet, sweet.
Do I have to look after Mandy's baby then?
Well, as her uncle, you're going to be an important person to her. But I think Mandy and Tony look after her in the beginning.
Max and will be uncles too.
Well, Max is a sort of step-uncle, and Obi's, well, Obi, he's not a real uncle like you.
Are you a real uncle?
Yeah, I am. And to think this time last year I was an only child. You looking forward to seeing Mandy?
Yes, I'm a baby because I brought Max mission brother to play with.
Yeah, well, that's very good. But remember what I said?
She's sick.
That's right. We might not get to see her today. And Mandy will be very tired because she's been looking after the sick baby. So we've got to be very quiet and gentle when we go in there, yeah?
Yes.
If we don't get to see the baby, we can always ask Mandy how she is. And what we're going to say to make Mandy laugh when she's sad.
But Uncle Tony looks like a pizza.
That's right, with extra topping.
I'm glad you came, because when you didn't call, I wasn't sure.
You were that bothered?
No, that we were, you know.
Well, you didn't call either.
So are we okay?
I don't know. Guessing you still haven't told your mum.
Well, I've been meaning to. It's just, well, so much has been going on.
Like what?
Work, like my preparation for the audition. That takes a lot of time, and my career's very important to me, Cameron.
Yeah, I know.
I've got to take all roles seriously, even the small ones.
So did you get it?
What?
The audition for Fake Tan.
Oh, no. They wanted someone with more of a beach towel motivation, whatever that means. But when my boyfriend's upset with me, it's hard to think happy and sunny thoughts. You know, they probably picked up on my bad vibes with all the stress I'm under.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in the way of your work or anything.
I know. But you've got to understand I'm an actress. Life is my work. What was that for?
Well, I like you. And I think you like me. And that's all that matters. You take your time with it. I'm sure you'll tell your family when you're ready.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
Justin went back and Mel and Nicole came home.
So he almost made it through. You know, if he had, he'd be a fugitive right now.
Yeah, some fugitive. He only just made it out of Chester. But it's for the best. At least this way he'll go to court and have a proper trial, and hopefully be punished for it.
Is that what you want? Can't be much fun at home, though. You know, waiting around.
Why do you think I'm working here? We're meant to be playing happy family so that Justin will look like a normal boy from a normal family at the trial. Makes me sick.
Aren't they,
Yeah, Mackie's mates. Been in every day this week.
Have they been giving you any hassle? Because if they have...
No, honestly, it's fine.
I'll sort them out.
Craig is fine. It's just the odd comment, nothing I can't handle.
You sure?
Trust me. I know how to handle little boys like them.
Let me guess, you had a fight with an invading alien, the alien lost?
She's an alien, all right. The type with acid for blood and big venomous teeth to chew at innocent students.
Okay. I guess we're not talking metaphorically here. Who is the big bad alien in question, then?
Louise.
Oh, of course. What's the wicked witch done this time?
You mean apart from making me chuck a cloth covered in green goo all over my lecturer? Don't ask.
Just spoke to the nurse. Baby's doing well.
When did you hear that?
Just then. She was just passing, asked where Lou was. Tom needed to go.
Tom.
Oh, Max asked me to look after him. It's half term. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. So what did she say?
Who?
The nurse. What did she say about it?
Oh, no. She's getting on brilliantly. Is that what you thought I meant?
It's nothing, It's just with her being so tiny, I get worried that something's happened.
So when did you last see the baby?
Hey, these for me.
I'm a baby.
She'll love them.
Can I see you now?
I told Tom he could if she was well enough.
The thing is, I've been with her all morning and she's asleep. And you know, she's not very well, so she needs a rest. Maybe another time.
But what if the baby goes to heaven before I've seen her?
What do you want?
The house special.
We don't have one.
Sure you do.
Enlighten me.
Banana milkshake, of course.
That'll be £1.20.
Thank you.
Right, I just...
You owe me 20 pence.
I gave you the right money. It's not my fault if you people can't count.
Just give me the money and I won't have to take this any further.
Don't need to get bolshy. I was only messing. Now, what's the magic word?
Just give me the money.
That's 5 words. I told you she couldn't count.
Oi, Dolly!
You idiot!
Get off!
Don't they look lovely?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm sorry about what Tom said earlier.
Forget it. Kids say some silly things sometimes.
They do tend to speak the truth, though, don't they?
Oh, they don't mind stealing someone else's chocolate.
So you got to see her today, then?
What? Yeah. So, did you tell Tony about the new staff at Nosh yet?
Well, yeah, I haven't got round to it yet.
You mean you're too scared to?
It's a sensitive job telling Tony's got new folk on the payroll.
Yeah, we'll tell him soon. Give him something else to concentrate on apart from all this lot.
It's hardly the same, though, is it?
Hey, Tom. Look at the state of you. Clean him up.
So, what do you think, eh?
I think you're going to knock 'em dead, Mrs. Osborne.
Oh, thank you. Hey, call me Frankie. I mean, Mrs. Osborne doesn't exactly sound like a diva now, does it? Steph?
I think, if anything, you just need to rethink your Rod Stewart routine, because I had to duck when he swung the mic around.
Yeah, you're right. I'm too ambitious. I just want it to be perfect for Jack.
It will be.
Oh, I hope so. He's relying on me bringing punters in. The last thing I want is to get sued because I've knocked someone out during my rendition of Do You Think I'm Sexy?
Don't worry about it, Mrs. Osborne. Frankie, sorry. You're going to go down a storm. And if you do hurt anyone, I'm qualified in first aid as well.
You'll be fab, Mum.
And we'll be here, cheering you on all the way, won't we, Steph?
Yeah, we will.
You know, Louise is just some jumped-up, power-crazy typist who hates the fact that we're going somewhere while she's stuck here sorting receipts and making sure student toilets are clean. Well?
Well, what?
What do you think?
Tao does not do, but nothing is not done.
Planet Earth calling Russ?
That's the principle of Taoism. The Wu Wei. Instead of going through the rock, go around the rock. Rather than getting wound up trying to figure out how to undermine her authority, why not let the natural order do it for you? OK, suppose I told you Louise had broken the rules herself.
How?
Well, little Miss Admin stayed the night at Joe's after the relaunch of the loft.
But I saw Joe the next day and he never said anything. Sly dog. And I bet she didn't sign in. What a hypocrite, especially after coming down so hard on us.
So, let me have a quiet word to her using the Wu Wei, just to slide things along a bit.
You sure?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll be like a flowing river. Calm, yet purposeful. Yeah, I'll have her apologising to you in no time, babe.
Go on, do one. No, wait! That bird attacked me. Pressing charges.
Yeah? On what ground?
Assault.
Yeah, well, I think she has you first on that one. Now get out of here before she gives you another beating.
Yeah, well, she's a nutter. Just like her brothers. Good thing she don't have a knife with her. I'll be 6 feet under like Mackie.
Yeah, just get out. You're barred, you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm not an invalid, Craig.
Since when did you start wrestling, eh? Come on, it's over with now.
Just flipped. I couldn't help it. Hassling me all week.
Why haven't you told anyone?
Because I'd watched just handle it by myself. I know they only wanted a rise out of me. I just didn't want to give them the satisfaction. Yeah, but don't worry. That will never happen again.
I'm going to have to get off. Got a lecture in 10 minutes. So I could come back later if you like.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, all right then, love. See you, bye. It's a nice lad, that Cameron, isn't he?
What do you think?
You know, harmless, sort of quiet, helpful type. Yeah, he'll make someone a kind, supportive, but somewhat dull husband one of these days.
Mum, do you know what you were saying earlier about, believable couples?
Ah, yes. I never did finish sharing my words of wisdom, did I?
That doesn't matter, but if you could pick anyone out of Hollyoaks for me, like any guy, who would it be? Think outside the box, you know, like left field.
Well, of course, there's only one man in Hollyoaks that's good enough for my Steph.
It's not that dull, really.
Dull? I don't think so.
We just said...
Well, how can royalty be dull? I mean, think of all those parties. Of course, they are a bit limited in the chin department, but...
Who are you talking about?
Jeremy, of course.
Jez.
Ugh. See, professionalism isn't in your remit either. I only put that up yesterday. Yeah? Well, I'm going to keep taking them down till you and the rest of the Muppets in here realise that posters aren't for walls. That's what they're for.
I've never heard of that rule.
Oh, must be a new one.
Don't worry, let me deal with her.
You students need to learn some respect for authority. You don't have any.
Respect? If you gave us respect, we might give you some back.
Oh, yeah, snogging at the bar like a 15-year-old with your girlfriend. That deserves respect, doesn't it?
You miserable witch! You can't just change the rules when you like it.
Like I said, I'm just doing my job.
Guessing the wrong way didn't work then?
She's just so unreasonable.
Look, what did she say when you told her that you knew about her and Joe?
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot to mention that.
Well, what were you doing then? Discussing the state of tertiary education?
No, I thought I'd bust her up first, you know, slowly, catchy monkey, but she just wound me up so... Like, I just forgot, I'm sorry.
Look, just forget the wrong we. We're going to do this the carbo anyway.
You're gonna have her murdered?
We go over, offer her a nice, cool drink, grovel a little, and just when she thinks she's got the upper hand, bam, we hit her with our trump card.
Sly and manipulative, I like it. That's my girl.
Well, it wouldn't be either of the Owen boys. I mean, that Russ, well, he's taken anyway, but I don't know, he's a bit strange. Yeah, his brother's an odd one, too, always brooding. Never seen him with a girl. Who else? Well, there's Lee Hunter, but he probably won't amount to much. Probably end up flipping burgers. Now, what about your student lot? Oh, what about Joe?
Joe?
Yeah, you're all right. It's probably a bit girly for you.
Mum, how did you know that Jack was the one?
I know why you're asking me all these questions.
You do?
Yeah. You're looking for a boyfriend, aren't you? Just think, not long ago, it was you giving me romantic advice. Isn't life funny, eh?
I have no idea.
Anything take your fancy?
Not yet. Who knew there were so many names starting with an X? About earlier. I didn't mean to seem uncaring. It's just there aren't any books to tell you how to act when this happens. I'm just trying to hold it together.
Look, I'm sorry I upset you with all the questions. You're doing brilliantly, man. And on that note, I've just remembered Tony's list of questions.
I only spoke to him a few hours ago.
Yeah, this is all the stuff he's thought of since then.
Go on, then.
Right, number 1. Any ideas on the baby book yet?
Call the baby Tom.
That's a boy's name.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I'll just jot down you only got to D. Number 2, is the baby pink?
No, it's green. What kind of question's that?
Well, he did explain this. Apparently babies get jaundice and turn a funny colour or something. Yeah, look, I'll just put down yes. Next. You expressing regularly? Look, sorry, I'll just put yes for everything. I mean, you're fine, the baby's fine. Is there anything Tony should know about?
Tell Tony the baby's healthy. She's progressing well, and we're missing him loads.
Right, so he's got to be tall, handsome, funny, and successful. Anything else? Good. Because I'm not sure you're going to find a man with exactly that number of hairs on his chest.
This is just getting silly. We should talk about real life.
Meaning?
Real men and real things. Like what you'd put on Jack's list.
Well, on Jack's list, I would have conservative, predictable, kind, and steady.
You make him sound so boring.
Which is exactly what I want.
I'm not sure I'm following.
Well, you know how your dad used to make me feel? Jack, he makes me feel a million times better. I mean, this list might sound boring to you, but to me, it's absolute heaven. You see, if I'd met him when I was your age, I wouldn't have given him a second glance. But you shouldn't worry, love. You're so young, and somewhere out there's a guy with all these traits. Hey, and the fun part is all the guys you meet as you're looking for them. Oh, hi, Cameron. We were just making a list of all the things that Steph wants in a man.
Oh, you were you?
Oh, yeah, but I'm sure Cameron doesn't need to see this list.
Creative, preferably a director or producer in Hollywood. Design a wardrobe, convertible, living in the hills, but not under the Hollywood sign, oh no. Or where Richard Gere picked up Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman.
Yeah, she's got very specific tastes, my Steph. But I've told her that in the end, none of this really matters.
Why not?
Because all she really wants is someone who's kind, not unattractive and not uncaring. Who'll look after her. Isn't that right, love?
I can take it from here.
It's all right. I'm happy to stay on.
No, honestly, it's fine.
Sure you'll be okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Oh, what if those idiots come back?
I don't need a bodyguard, Craig.
Maybe not. But I wish you'd tell somebody they were bothering you. Especially after what happened to Ali.
Yeah, well, this is different.
How? They did exactly the same thing to you.
Yeah, but I can handle it.
Not from where I was standing. That was really heavy stuff earlier. But things will get better, you know.
My brother's dead, Craig. My stepbrother's in prison and will probably walk away free, leaving Ali branded a murderer. Liz is doing everything she possibly can to make me feel like an intruder in my own house. Failed my A-levels and retaking a year, and to top it all off, Maggie's still haunting me from the grave. So don't you dare talk to me about things getting better.
Maybe I can help.
How? By shoving your perfect life in my face all the time. No, everything's fine for you now, Craig. Your family's just hunky-dory. So now it's, oh, let's help poor little Darlene out because her life's falling apart. Well, I don't need your help or your stupid opinions on life. All I want is to be left alone.
Okay. But if you do need someone to talk to, I'm just a phone call away.
Don't worry, there's no arsenic in it. Look, we realised that we were being childish earlier and that you were just doing your job, right?
Yeah, so we bought you a peace offering.
What do you want?
Just have a little chat about the staying in halls thing.
You think one drink's gonna do it?
Oh, maybe not, but losing your job might.
What?
Oh, let me refresh your memory. The loft reopening, alcohol, people dancing.
So what's your point?
My point is, it's pretty hypocritical of you stopping me staying in halls when you're there, doing the wild thing with one of the students. Now, what would the dean say about that, you being staff and all? You know, Joe was one very happy camper the next morning. Couldn't wait to tell his buddies how he'd pulled the Ice Maiden.
He said I slept with him.
From what I hear, there wasn't much sleeping going on. So what do you say? You turn a blind eye to seeing me staying in halls, and we'll do the same for you. After all, the way Joe described it, we'll be practically neighbours soon.
And you can see the next episode of Hollyoaks right now over on E4. And here on Channel 4 tonight at 8, a new series with Gordon Ramsay, concentrating on the F word, food.
Forgot to say, give the baby a huge kiss from us.